What's up, everyone? This is Minnie, and today I'm coming at you with my build for the new Tier 8 Premium Pan-American ship, the Atlantico. Now, as always, before we get into this, a couple of quick reminders. One, I received this ship from Wargaming as part of my status as a CC. Two, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel to help me keep making great content. Now, Atlantico, Tier 8 Premium Battleship Pan-American. Interesting in a couple ways. One, it only has AP shells for the main guns, but two, it comes with a plethora of secondaries, 10 127mm guns and 16 234mm guns. These things make it definitely intriguing and unique to play, but let's talk about how we're going to build this out for maximum effectiveness. So, first things first, captain build. I like to take Demolition Expert as the tier 1, the 1-point skill, because I think having the extra fire chance is really nice. If you don't want to take that one, your other recommended skill is preventative maintenance, but I like giving my secondaries every chance to set fires that I can because I don't have the ability to switch to HE with the main guns to set fires. At slot number 2, at 2-point skills, I like to take Brisk. 10% speed when undetected is really nice, and with a concealment build that's getting me 11.5 kilometers detection, really low detection comboed with the fact that my secondaries have an 11.3 kilometer range means that this almost has stealth secondaries, which is amazing. If you don't want to take Brisk, you'd rather go with something else, then my recommendation would be Grease the Gears for getting the traverse speed down from 30 seconds. It's a really nice little bonus there to make your guns turn quicker, but I personally prefer having the extra speed because this takes our speed from 26.3 knots up to just under 30 knots, under 29, 30 knots with Brisk. At the 3-point skills, you want to take the standard Adrenaline Rush, and you want to take the long-range secondary battery shells so that you guys can be hitting secondary shells as far as possible. And at tier 4, 4 points, we want to take manual secondary battering. You want to take concealment. And I personally, because this thing's going to be brawling, I like having Fire Prevention Expert over the Emergency Repair Expert. Yes, you sacrifice a heal, but I find taking one less fire on this ship to be definitely worth it. With 60,000 health, having that extra fire prevention chance on this ship does feel a lot better than the extra heal in my experience. But if you choose to take the extra heal, you're not wrong either. Now, in equipment, I take in slot 1, I like main armaments mod because I like to make sure my main guns aren't going to get blapped. If you're not too worried about that, you think they're going to be okay, then you can take auxiliary armaments to make sure your secondary guns are staying alive because you want those 234s surviving as long as possible. In slot 2, I take damage control system mod, get that little bit lower chance of catching fire and flooding over the engine room protection. Slot 3, you're going to want the secondary battery modification, so you're getting the firing range increase and the lower dispersion. Slot 4, I like to take prop mod 1 so that I can be speed juking more successfully. And then in slot 5, you got to take concealment systems to get that concealment as low as possible. Some things that does disappoint me here, I do wish there was another choice to try damage control or engine room protection. I can understand taking engine room protection here, but I think the damage control system mod is worth more. And then just in slot 4, real quick, prop mod is nice because of being able to speed up, but I can see a case for steering gears mod 1 being made as well. Now, let's talk about the exterior. You have a choice of 2 camos with the Atlantica. You have its war paint camo, or you have the standard Type 10 Atlantico. Neither one gives you any difference, and with the camo and economic signals split coming up, it won't matter soon anyway which one you take. For flags, as always, take a flag that gives you an economic boost if you have one. If not, if you have a Pan-American flag, that's probably your best bet. Finally, let's talk about signals. For signals, under combat, you definitely want to take Mike Yankee for the secondary battery firing range. You want the Sierra Mike for the ship speed, and you want to make sure you have the health, the flooding recovery, and the fire extinguishing time. Now, I ignore the fact that it says these are inefficient. It says these are inefficient because of the fact that you cannot shoot HE main guns. But, as I'm playing this as a brawling battleship, I like it because that gives me another 0.5 and 1% on that flag and another 0.5 and 1% on that flag, which means I've got a 7% chance of fire on my 127 millimeters, and I've got a 24% chance of fire on my 234 millimeters. That does leave you one flag to play with. Your choice where you spend it, whether you think avoiding detonation, quicker reload of your heal, or better AA, or just die hard is your best choice. It's up to you. Can't go wrong with any of those, though I would tend to lean towards taking Juliet Charlie. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed my coverage of how I'm building out the Atlântico. Hope it helps you as you get this ship from the dockyard. Don't forget to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to help me keep making this great content. And make sure to leave a comment. As always, this is Minnie, signing off.